Hello, welcome to Let's Spread Knowledge YouTube channel. I am Imran, your host, and today I am going to share some facts about India. So, this video is about 60 biggest facts about India. So, here it goes. The first fact about India is the largest democracy with 1.2 billion people. The second fact is 100 million people come to India's Kumbh Mela festival, the world's biggest gathering of humans. Kumbh Mela is a festival that is held in India every 11 or 12 years. India's Hindu calendar has 6 seasons, unlike the English calendar, which has only 3 or 4 seasons. The 6 seasons of Hindu calendar are spring, summer, monsoon, autumn, winter, and perennial. It's illegal for foreigners to take Indian currency, that is rupees, out of India. Another fact about India is an Indian man claims he hasn't eaten or drunk for 70 years after many tests, and doctors still don't know how it's possible. In it is said that the religious man, the saint, he gets some sort of liquid from his mouth uh, miraculously, and that keeps him nourished. And it is said that this person that you're seeing in the picture is more than 120 years. Breathing the air in Mumbai, India for just one day is equivalent to smoking 100 cigarettes. I don't know how much this fact is true, but yes, Indian cities are a little bit of, Mumbai is one of the biggest metros in India with more than a crore people living in Mumbai, so it's a little bit more polluted than other cities. The world's biggest family lives together in India. A man with 39 wives and 94 children. That's right. Now you know why India is the second most populated country in the world. There are people like this person here. Coming to the next fact, a man married a dog in India as atonement. This is not rare in India. Many people marry trees and animals so that to ward off evil spirits and such things. Well, I don't believe in such things, but that's India. There are a billion people, and there are a million faiths and facts and cultures in India. So each person has his own right to follow his own religion. Police officers in one state in India are given a slight pay upgrade for having a mustache. The one state that is mentioned here is Rajasthan, and when the British were in India, Britishers used to pay people extra money, extra salary to maintain their mustache, and thus many of the states in such as Madras, now the Madras state has been renamed as Tamil Nadu, and Rajasthan and many such states still follow this practice. India has world's lowest meat consumption per person. That's right. 90% of India, 90 no, at least 80% of India is vegetarian. So that's the reason India has the world's lowest meat consumption per person. India has more mobile phones than toilets. That's right, there are more mobile phones than toilets, and mobile phones are obviously cheaper than toilets. Children's Day is celebrated in India on November 14th, exactly 99 months after Valentine's Day. That's right. But the fact here is that November 14th is the birthday of India's first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and He loved children and he wanted his birthday to be celebrated as Children's Day. That's the reason, and there is no relation between Valentine's Day and November 14th. It's a pure coincidence. 60% of school children in India have disease causing germs on their hands. This is not just in India, it's everywhere around the world. In West Bengal, India, cows must have a photo ID card. I don't know, but maybe. Uh, One woman dies every hour in India because of dowry related crimes. Every hour, maybe that's true. 70% of all the world's spice come from India. That's true. Everything that you eat, it doesn't matter from which country you eat, the spice, there's a 70% chance that the spices come from India. India has a largest slave population in the modern world with over 14 million slaves. I don't think this is true, but I have never heard of about any slave in India. To earn enough to buy a Big Mac, the average person in India has to work almost 6 hours. Yeah, uh, a majority, a major part of Indian population earns less than $5 per day. So that's the reason. 53% of homes in India do not have a lavatory. Yeah, that's right. In India, a polling station is set up in the forest for a lone voter in every election since 2004. That's right. India has more population than the entire Western Hemisphere of Earth. That's true. Anil is a language spoken in India and Burma by 23,000 people. In India, there is a vigilante group called the Love Commandos that offer protection from harassment to couples from different castes who fall in love. Yeah, that's right. While Beijing pollution problem is more famous, the world's most polluted city is New Delhi. Yes, sadly. India's Go Air airline only has female flight attendants because they are lighter, so they save up to $5 lakh per year in fuel. Smart Indians, they know how to uh, save money. The cancer drug that costs 70,000 in the United States per year costs just 2,500 in India because it can't be patented here. Yes, that's right. Many drugs can't be patented in India, and the government supports companies and reduces the prices of life-saving medicine. A conman in India repeatedly sold the Taj Mahal, the Indian Parliament, and various other heritage sites. He was sentenced to 113 years but managed to escape prison 9 times. The last time he was 84-year-old. Yes, and that person is Natwar Lal. You can search on Google and you can learn about his escapades, his adventures of how he did not only sold the Indian Parliament, but also he sold the 513 members of Parliament with along with the Parliament. Okay. In Canada, Mexico, India, Russia, and Israel, banknotes have a Braille like markings on them for the blind. Yes, that's right, we have that on our currency. Between 1 lakh and 5 lakh abortions per year continue to be performed in India solely because the fetus is female. That's right, and this is reducing. Judaism arrived in India 2500 years ago with no recorded instances of anti-Semitism from the local populace ever since, and that's why they still reside there. There is a small amount of population, Jewish population in India. The richest man in India, Mukesh Ambani, built a home valued US $1 billion. It's a 27-story building with 3 helipads, 6-floor car park, a staff of 600, a 4-story hanging garden, and a cinema. That's right. There is a gypsy tribe in India that celebrate death as one of the happiest events in their life, while treating birth with great grief. The Golden Temple in India feeds a vegetarian meal to over 100,000 people a day, regardless of race, religion, and class. In 1954, archaeologists excavating an 8th century Viking settlement in Sweden found a Buddha statue from India. India is expected to be the world's most populous country by 2050 with 1.6 million people. It will almost equal the US and China's population combined. Indian housewives hold 11% of world's gold. That's more than the reserve of US, IMF, Switzerland, and Germany put together. In India, it is not uncommon to consume marijuana in milkshake form. Yes, it's called bhang. Global warming solved a line dispute between India and Bangladesh. The line dispute disappeared. In 2009, a doctor in India removed 172,155 stones from a patient's left kidney during a 3-hour surgery. A man revived 5 rivers and brought water back to 100 villages in India using native water preservation techniques. In India, many brides use the bichia, a wedding ring, for the toe. Yes, they wear wedding rings on toes, but I never knew what they were called. In South India, people roll over food leftover served to Brahmins in the belief that all troubles and ailments will be cured. Yes, that's really sad. There is a village in India that produces most bouncers and bodyguards of New Delhi's, and not only New Delhi's, but many states. 74% of young Indians prefer an arranged marriage over free choice. Only about 1 in 100 marriages in India, and India was one of the lowest rates in India. 13 of the 20 most populated cities in India 13 of the 20 most populated cities in the world are just in India. India has more people using the internet than the entire population of United States. During World War II, India produced the largest volunteer army in world history. Over 2.5 million men, at least 38 Indians received the Victoria Cross or the George Cross. There are 2.5 million of 0 rupee bank notes in India. They are paid in protest by angry citizens to government functionaries who solicit bribes. The people of North Sentinel Island, India, are among the last people to remain virtually untouched by modern civilization. There is an experimental township in India founded in 1968 called Aruvole, where citizens are from all over the world and there's no money or religion. The Bengal tiger is the national animal of India. The village of Shani, Shinganagpur, India had no doors, locks or crime for 400 years until 2010. Farmers in India use Coca-Cola and Pepsi as a cheap pesticide, according to BBC. Yes. In the Khasi population, Meghalaya, India, grow bridges with tree roots. A statue of Jesus in India had water mysteriously dripping from its toes. Worshippers would collect and sometimes drink it. The source of the water was later found to be a clogged toilet near the statue. India planted nearly 50 million trees in 24 hours on Monday, July 11, 2016, a new world record. 9 people died every day in 2015 while commuting in local trains of Mumbai, India. That's true. In India, snakes are worshipped as gods. Even today, many women pour milk on snakes despite snakes' aversion for it. So these were the 60 facts about India, and I am going to end this video. Hope you like it. I'll make more such videos, and like, subscribe and comment.